Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Steve here. Finally got the top end from Hammer, so we'll go ahead and open this up and show y'all what this stuff looks like. Sure, it's packed up pretty good. Oh, hell yeah. Peanuts. Peanuts. Gotta love that. I'll be about a week taking those out of there, huh? Sorry, y'all, didn't realize it was full of peanuts. Son of a bitch. Got those things everywhere. Yeah, buddy. All right. Jesus Christ. I'm assuming that's one of the cylinder heads. That's a top-end gasket kit, part of the deal. Another cylinder head. Ah yes, there they are. There's the cylinder. And I believe that's it. Sorry for the peanut delay. Deal with that junk later. Okay. So, I think y'all probably already seen my earlier video when I did the top end, or hopefully you did, on the old OG bike, and it was also a Hammer 1275. Now, the rubber mount 04 up, they have a bigger fin. Okay, I opted for the small fin early style cylinders simply for the extra space in between them. So, but as always with these guys, you get your name. This is the rear cylinder, smaller fin. $500,000 dome. There's some big ones. Okay. So. Same thing, only front. Okay, there's the cylinders. Now, I like to keep these boxes to store old cylinders in. Not likely I'm going to ship any cylinders out. I usually buy new ones when I need them, but these for sure that have the cylinder heads in them, I'm going to keep those because, sorry y'all, just got off work. This is what I want to show you right here. Break them out of bubble wrap gel. There we go. Okay. So, see the funny gap on this bolt right here? Fuel injected head. And machined this way more. I don't know why. Hardly did that. I'm sure there's a good explanation, but there's your new combustion chamber all cut out for those pistons. It's kind of hard to see the port work and stuff. They're pretty big. Oh, he even threw a new stud in there for me. I was missing that stud right there. Thanks, Dan. I appreciate that. You can tell they've been milled to true them up. And ferrous stainless steel, or titanium rather, retainers. I'm hoping I don't have any clearance. I'm going to have to double check, make sure I don't have any clearance issues with these springs and the rocker boxes. Hopefully I don't. I thought they were going to put a conical spring that was a little smaller at the head up there, but guess not. So, that's the cylinder head. Right there. That would be the rear. And I'm definitely going to keep my box that my flywheels came in, because I actually had to pay for that box shipped to my house from Dark Horse. It's a special made box for shipping flywheels to prevent damage. It was 51 bucks, so I intend to use that as many times as I can get away with. So same thing, different side. Again, I got to verify that there's no clearance issues with the rocker boxes. But there they are. They're going to be running a carburetor. I can see that it welded up that floor there. I'm really going to have to keep an eye on these things, make sure they don't crack anywhere, because they took quite a bit of material out of them. So hopefully these are a good quality set of castings to begin with. And make sure there's something that just fit. Something else I learned, and I wanted to do something different with this. Really, I did, but these vent bolts, I made the mistake of buying some cheap ones on Amazon once. I actually bought these on Amazon, but they're TC Brothers brand. But I made the mistake of buying some cheaper ones, and they sent me two different sizes. One was really small, one was big, so I ended up having to buy a second set. And at the end of the day, I didn't really save any money. I ended up spending just as much as I would. And I want to do something different here, honestly, to vent this engine, but this is what I got to work with right now. So this is what I got to work with. The top, or the gasket kit, there's really no anything special about it. It's a Cometic. More stickers. And more stickers. So, let's see. And one thing that these kits that you buy from them do come with the multi-layer steel head gaskets. They have a pretty specific set of torque instructions. These come with the all the seals, all kinds of seals. And this is, wait a minute, this is what I wanted y'all to see. Multi-layer steel head gaskets. Once I'm done verifying the squish band, oh, you told me to take that middle one out. That's interesting. Anyway, I was thinking to myself about some advice I picked up at the track about cutting out that center, but I don't know if I had already mentioned. At this time, the nitrous kit is not going to be a go on this bike. So what I'm going to do is get it together, get it running, get it dialed in, and I'm going to run the last few rounds of All Harley World Shootout this year on this bike in the non-bagger class, because not that this engine, and this is a super street spec engine, like AMRA Super Street. It is a 77 cubic inch engine, hot street. I'm not sure about hot street rules, but in non-bagger you can have up to 103 or something like that, 103 cubic inch. Most of the guys are running 90 inch motors, so I'm 13 cubic inches behind. So it's definitely not a hot street capable engine. It's a super street, which I think the record holder in that, don't quote me to this, but I think the guy is actually running 950s. Might be even faster than that by now, but those guys have to foot shift. So, but anyway, let's go through a quick rundown on this invoice here. I did have them gap the rings for nitrous application, which I got to take that stuff apart and I can verify the ring gaps myself just to make sure everything's okay. I did pay for them to gap them and install them, but I am going to take them out and check them myself with a filler gauge to verify that. I got to check a squish band pattern on the pistons, make sure that that's within spec. And I also got to get some modeling clay and put a little bit on the valve pockets in the pistons to check my valve to piston clearance, to make sure that stuff's good, because I'm going to be spinning this one at 7,500 at least 7,500. So I got to figure out how to go in and jailbreak that Dyna 2000i. Is that what it is? The Dyna 2000i. There's a way to reprogram it or something, but I got to figure out how to raise the RPM limits on that thing, because it only goes to 7,500 period, and it hits. That's when you're on the rev limiter. So I want to do something different with that, go a lot higher on the RPM range, because I have the flywheels to do it. Everything's balanced, everything's good. As long as all my clearances are good, I'll be able to run this thing pretty hard. As far as plans after that, this top end will probably make its way over to the OG bike with a fresh bottom end. The rubber mounted bike will no longer be a rubber mounted bike next year. So I have a set of 1/4 inch offset reversible triple clamps coming from Murray Performance. I've got that 85 frame that's going to go I really hate to take it all the way to Ohio, but that's the guy everybody's telling me to go to, Clayton, Danford, something like that. Anyway, he's supposed to be the guy. Can move the backbone to make room for the twin cam heads, because that's what's going to go on that bike, and that'll be my non-bagger bike. Pro Comp Outlaw is just I don't know, it's kind of a pipe dream when I had a turbo on the bike still, but I really would rather focus my energy on non-bagger, and then put this top end over on the OG bike, and then just have a nice hot bracket bike, and then build the other one, you know, as lightweight as possible and state of the art as it can be. Probably will buy a single shock off of a sport bike. I'm not sure which one yet, and probably set that up for a monoshock and a real small oil tank and glass shell, and just that's going to be an extremely light bike. I continue to lose weight, so what are you girls doing? Huh? Huh? Chickens. Okay, so I think that's all for this one, guys. I want to say thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting the channel. I wanted to go and cover a all Harley no prep race that was here in North Carolina last weekend, but unfortunately I had to have a procedure done Friday, and I didn't feel up to it Saturday, so that kind of got left by the wayside. But we'll get some racing action to you guys here real soon. Get out of there, chickens. Can you all see them? Get out of there. Hey. Yeah. All right, anyway, thanks for watching. Hope y'all have a good day.